Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
It will be the final home rolls for a group of seniors here this afternoon. It's senior night here at Warren Area High School as the Dragons get set to host visiting Maplewood. It's Unified Bocce on your daily local and the YDL Sports Network. And it's next.
Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in here to the Joseph A. Massey Gymnasium at Warren Area High School. It's Unified Bocce on your daily local and the YDL Sports Network as Warren hosts Maplewood for this afternoon's contest. And we're just a couple minutes away from meeting both teams coming in here this afternoon. And as you can see, unlike the last time we were up here, just a single court set up here. So we'll have two matches. They'll do senior day festivities in between the two matches. So we'll have the first match, recognize the seniors, and then have the second match here for you this afternoon. Coming up again in just a couple of minutes as the teams are in their respective corners getting ready to be introduced here. And Brian Hagberg with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, in the AGI Industry Storage Containers broadcast booth here at Warren Area High School. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. This is the Casella Pre-Match Show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. And today's game stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, oilcountrycrates.com. And you're on the Warren Tire Center drive to the match. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the match in comfort, warrentirecenter.com. And Warren comes into this one off a pretty big win. We took 3 of 4 over at Corey last week. The Warren 1 team had a comeback win. Got the final point on the final roll of the final frame in their first match. And then the Warren 2 team set a team record, scored 14 points in its first match. And they're certainly looking to build on that here this afternoon as they get set to take on the Tigers of Maplewood. And had a chance to talk a little bit with the Maplewood coaches before the match, and they're certainly excited about being here this afternoon as well. Looking forward to a good performance from their team. We'll step aside for just a few minutes, and when we come back, we'll have this afternoon's introductions of the teams on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer.
Well, we're just about set to meet the Maplewood Tigers. First for Maplewood, Guillermo Reyes Dalton, Logan Sampson, Reagan Cox, Eli Miles, Bailey Moyer, Adam Brenizer, Cecile Preston, and Nova Williams. Out on the bocce court for Maplewood this afternoon. And now for Warren 1, Addie Corey, Keely Southworth, Eric Irons, Sophia Fromneck, Hemi Barron, Julia Gettner, Jacob Elmquist, and Peyton Kabiska. Warren 1 on the bocce court this afternoon. And now they'll introduce Warren Team 2. They'll play in the second match. Leo Westover. Colton Ristaw. Logan Ristaw. Brooke Campbell. Ryder Check. Sammy White. Letty Pearson. And Danny Vignair. The team members for Warren 2 this afternoon. And Tony Clark as well. They thought he was going to be a scratch. Not sure he's going to be able to go this afternoon, but introduced as part of Warren 2. And now they will say the Special Olympics Athletes Oath.
Please repeat after me. Let me win. But if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. Please rise if able and join us for the playing of today's national
And now for the national anthem, played this afternoon by Mrs. Marsha White. And that was Marsha White with this afternoon's national anthem.
Captains, please meet the officials at the service line for the coin.
And now captains will meet the officials at the service line for the coin toss. It's official Matt Madigan explaining, showing heads and tails and asking for the call of the coin. So Warren will be the green team, Maplewood the red balls.
It's my pleasure to announce today's competition officially open. Let's roll!
And so it'll be Julia Gettner to toss the Polina. And it will settle in on the far side of the court. We move it foot length away from the rail, and now Gettner with the first toss this afternoon. And looks like it's going to be a good one. And Gettner touches the Polina on the opening toss. And so Warren is closest to the Polina now, so Maplewood will roll until they become in, or one of the Maplewood bocce balls is closest to the Polina. That'll settle a bit short, so Maplewood will roll again. And this one's got a chance to settle in nicely for the Tigers and just takes an extra couple of rolls. But will certainly make it difficult for Warren to score multiple points in this frame unless the Dragons can knock that ball away. Another nice roll for Maplewood. Skirts just by the Polina. Looked like it was going to contact, but rolls by. And Maplewood down to its final roll here in the first frame. And so Warren is in. They've got a point here right now and have the chance, if they can settle a couple of their bocce balls closer to the Polina than that closest Maplewood ball, they can add points onto their frame here. And that one's got a chance and hits the Polina and may have actually knocked Warren out of scoring position. They're going to have to probably measure here. The Polina is tucked in right behind that cone. And now Maplewood has the score. But they are out of bocce balls, so Warren will continue to roll. And that one contacts one of the Maplewood balls and then goes off to the right. But it does clear a path here for Peyton Kabiska to maybe knock one of those two balls closer or move the Maplewood bocce ball out of the way as Kabiska rolls. And that one will go trail to the right. And Maplewood picks up a point here in the opening frame. And so because Maplewood scored here, they get a chance to toss the Polina. You get three opportunities. It's got to go beyond midcourt, but not any farther than the opposite service line. So Maplewood going to try again here to set the Polina. And that one's going to settle just in play. Right in the middle of the Dragon logo and right next to one of the posts for the volleyball nets there. And so first roll is done, and Jacob Elquist, he was the one who had that final roll to complete the comeback last week at Corey, trying to put Warren in here and going to be close. That last little settle in may keep Maplewood in, and it does. And now it's Hemi Barron on the roll. And just rolls by the Polina there and goes a bit long. Still Warren's roll. Maybe Addie Corey. And that ball kind of tailed off the opposite way. We've seen the Warren rolls here kind of tailed at the end. And looked like Corey was trying to compensate for that, and then that ball rolled the other way. And so final shot here in this frame coming from Sophia Fromnick. And that's going to be close. And I think as it settles, may have put Warren in. And so now Maplewood. And those balls come together, but not a lot of movement there. Warren will stay in. Nice crowd on hand here this afternoon for senior day, including a lot of students. And that could put Maplewood back in scoring if it settles in. Gonna be close. And just a touch too far. So now Maplewood down to its final shot here in the second frame. And what a shot that is. Puts Maplewood in and should give them multiple points here in this frame. So now Maplewood with a 3-0 lead after two frames. And again, the Tigers, since they got the score, will set the Polina. So Polina is set, and now Maplewood with the first roll of the third frame. Or now with a chance to put itself in. And Gettner will just get that in front. So Warren is in. And now Maplewood will roll. And that ball is going to settle in just a touch beyond. So 2 more throws left here for the Tigers. And if that one slows up, it's going to be close. I think Maplewood's got it in now. Yes, so now Warren has the ball. And that ball riding down the rail gives Maplewood a little nudge. And exactly what Keeley Southworth wanted to do with that one puts Warren back in and Maplewood down to its final roll of the third frame. And this looks like it's going to be a good one for Maplewood. Tucking itself right in front. Some great bocce shots here through the first 3 frames. So now Warren with 2 opportunities here, trying to get themselves on the board. And that is slowing up. Nudges the Maplewood ball. Another great shot. Final roll here. And this is where strategy sometimes comes into play. We saw in the first frame, Warren ended up knocking itself out of scoring position. Kabiska going right at it. It's a little bounce off the rail. Not quite enough. But Warren picks up a point here in the third frame. And I think Warren's favorite parent fan, Sean Ristaw, over there trying to get the crowd fired up. And so with the score, Warren now will set the Polina here in the fourth frame. And Addie Corey with the opening toss. A slight bounce off the rail. Gets it within a couple of feet. And Maplewood going to sneak right past and go right up against the Polina. My goodness, the throws in this match. Now the Warren players talking strategy on the bench. Trying to figure out their best approach here. I think Elmquist was kind of trying to ride the rail right down and got a little nudge off the rail immediately, unable to get where it wanted to go. So 2 chances left for the Dragons. And that one's not going to have enough momentum to get there. So last shot coming here for Warren in the fourth frame. And a little push is gonna be close, but I think Maplewood might have it. Fraction of an inch. And they do. But a great throw nonetheless. Again, going to make it difficult for the Tigers to add multiple points to this frame. Two throws left for Maplewood. And final throw coming here for the Tigers. That will settle in, and Maplewood comes away with a point. And now a 4-1 Maplewood lead. Tigers will set the Polina.
Announcement, the concession stand is open until 5:15. And there's a food truck outside until 5:30. There's cornerstone chicken lips, whole grandkids. First come, first served. Unlimited supply for $5.
That will set the Polina. And now first toss of the fifth frame coming here for the Tigers. And just another great throw to get things started. These two teams not making it easy on each other. Gettner's trying to get that to settle in. It's going to be close. And they're going to have our first measurement of the match. And it's so hard to tell with the angles from our vantage point who's got the edge here. And Warren is in by a quarter of an inch. 29.5 for Maplewood, 29.25 for Warren. That is how close these two teams are. That ball going to settle on the near rail. Two more opportunities for Maplewood in the fifth frame. Again, talking strategy on the bench. There's a lot of strategy that goes into this planning and using. math and geometry and touch and feel as that ball's going to settle just a bit short. So Tigers down to their final roll, and we've seen both teams come up with great throws on their final toss of the frame. Tigers looking to do so again here in the fifth. And they do it again. Unreal performance by these two teams here this afternoon. And Southworth asking the crowd to get into it a little bit here. This is more like a tennis or golf etiquette for Bocce, and Southworth taking maybe the Happy Gilmore approach to the sport. Let's get some folks fired up. And that ball's going to trail off to the right. Takes a bounce off the Maplewood bocce ball and not quite going to get there, but man, oh man, these throws here in this first match. This is just the first match. Got a whole second match coming up. Kabiska just goes straight through the traffic. I think she was trying to bump there. Maplewood picks up another point and leads 5-1. And this is almost exactly where the Warren 1 team found itself against Corey. They were down 7-1 in that match. Ended up coming back to win it 8-7 in the final frame. And that one not quite going to get past midcourt. That should get there. And it settles right on the Dragon Claw. Another good throw for the Tigers to start things here in the sixth. Lengthy discussion on the Warren bench. Talking about how they want to approach this. Still getting some instruction there from Fromneck telling Elmquist, put it here, give it a shot. And that's going to slide just past. Nearly got it to settle on the inward roll, but yeah, Barron goes a little strong on that one. Final two throws of the sixth frame coming for Warren. And Eddie Corey just a bit strong on that one. And again, Warren down to its final throw here. Fromnick bounces Maplewood, but I think actually might have put them closer. Maplewood got that bocce ball to. And so Maplewood decides not to throw another one. Don't want to risk losing the point here. Or excuse me, they call it timeout. My mistake. So while the teams discuss, we'll step aside and be back with more Unified Bocce, your daily local, and the YDL Sports Network.
Much Game Athletics is back in Oil City with 2 youth basketball tournaments open to teams everywhere. February 21st and 22nd, it's the 14th annual 5th and 6th grade tournament. March 6th through the 8th, it's the 26th annual 7th through 9th grade tournament. 3 guaranteed games, round-robin play, no travel teams. To register or for more information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or 814-671-1176. That's Much Game Athletics, where young athletes get more game.
So back out of that Ross Becker Insurance timeout. And Maplewood with its second throw, going to be a bit short there. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. And still just staying a little short there is Maplewood. And that seems to have been the discussion during the timeout. And not wanting to risk losing the point here. Continue to build on their lead. And this should be the final frame. They get a 30-minute block to compete. And once they hit the 2-minute mark, they do not start another frame. And with only 4 points possible, it looks like Maplewood's going to take match 1 here. With a 6-1 lead, and that's why you have that strategy discussion. You give up a point and give Warren a chance to get back into it. And they talked it over and decided it was more valuable to take the point.
Officials, this is a 2-minute warning. Please complete the current frame.
And Gettner puts one off the rail and gets a little extra momentum on that one. It goes past the opposite service line. And again, Southworth asking for a little juice from this crowd. And this time it seems to have paid off as Southworth celebrates a little bit coming out after having put her team in. Williams now for Maplewood. And that one's going to come up a little bit short. 2 throws left here for the Tigers. Got some muscle on that one and knocks Southworth's ball towards the rail. So it's still in, but gives Maplewood a little more room to play with here to try to score in this final frame. And the Tigers take advantage again. My goodness, it is literally touching the Polina. What an unbelievable match here to start things off. And Maplewood on the final throws of almost every frame has just been phenomenal. And that bump may actually get them another point. Final throw of this first match coming here for Warren. Kubiska gives one Warren ball a little bounce and going to at least limit to just a single point. Again, the final throws of the frames for both of these teams have just been spectacular. But it is Maplewood that picks up the 7-1 win here in the first match. We're going to step aside for a couple minutes. We'll come back with our Senior Day festivities. It's Unified Bocce on your daily local on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellent.
We turn it over now to public address announcer John Sittler. And just recognize Maplewood's Eli Miles as senior.
First, we'd like to say a special thank you to one of our statisticians, Riley Evan. We wish you the best of luck after graduation and will miss your amazing scorekeeping skills next season. Our athletes agree that you're so smart and really good at math. You are the best Bocce stats girl we could ever imagine. Congratulations, Riley. Our next senior, Sophia Froment. Sophia is the daughter of Brenda Logan and Dan and Jennifer Froment. Sophia hopes to graduate high school to study business at JCC, move to Pittsburgh, and become a real estate agent. She wants to marry a man who respects her Bon Jovi obsession, have a couple of non-delinquent children, and drown in her riches. Her favorite Bocce memory is the bus rides after games, dominating Corey, singing Dog Water with Keely, and pre-game selfies with Ryder. Sophia's advice to athletes is always try your best and don't let others ruin your groove. Sophia always believes that we can do it. She never gives up and helps us get through our games. Congratulations, Sophia Froment. Next, we have Brooke Campbell. Brooke is the daughter of Janelle Gable. Her future plans are to attend nursing school after graduation. Brooke's favorite unified Bocce memory is the bus rides to and from away games with the team. Brooke's advice to athletes, never give up. Our athletes agree that Brooke is not afraid of anything thrown her way. She is the nicest person and helps everyone win. Congratulations, Brooke Campbell. Letty Pearson. Letty is the daughter of Eric and Carrie Pearson. Her future plans are to attend college and study in the pre-dental track to later become a pediatric dentist. Her favorite Bocce memory is the bus rides to and from away games, as well as doing tag days with Sophia and Danny. Her advice to future athletes is to never give up on yourself or the team. Hard work and dedication pays off. Letty wants to thank all of her Bocce friends for making her a better person over the last 2 years. Our athletes know that Letty's always helping with how they're feeling and if they're feeling down during practice. When someone's upset, she comes to comfort them. Congratulations, Letty Pearson. To our seniors, I have a special message from Keely, the secret weapon. To our fabulous seniors, Keeley wants you to remember that the sun may shine down and flowers may bloom, that all wishes come true to all of the seniors. Never stop believing in your hearts. There's a special gift she sees in all of you. We are glad we got to play with you for the past 2 years. Riley, Brooke, Letty, and Sophia, thanks so much for being the best and showing us how not to give up. You three mean a lot to me and to us. I'll miss the good old days. Remember, you're stronger than you think. You all matter, and I would never replace you. That's how much you mean to me. Thanks for being on my team the past 2 years. Never stop loving. We wish you a good future after graduation. Congratulations to the Maplewood and Warren class of 2026.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
And we're just about set to start match number 2 here, or game number 2 in this match between Maplewood and Warren. The Tigers took game number 1 7-1. And so this will be the Maplewood will have the same players out, and for Warren it will be team number 2, which is Ryder Check, Colton Ristaw, Logan Ristaw, Sammy White, Leah Westover, Letty Pearson, Danny Vignier, Brooke Campbell, and Tony Clark. And again, congratulations to the Warren and Maplewood seniors, a graduating class of 2026. And hard to believe we're just a few short months away from those seniors putting on their mortarboards and gowns and walking across the high school stage for the last time. So again, Maplewood is red, Warren is green. Warren wins the toss and will set the Polina first. And it will will be Ryder Check setting the Polina for the Dragons. It gets things started in this game number 2. A good toss just past the circle at midcourt. Getting some instruction from Letty Pearson on the bench. And the first toss of game number 2 is out, and Ryder Check just narrowly missed touching the Polina there. If the first game was any indication, this should be a good one here. And Maplewood's first toss looks like it will put them in. So again, just to kind of recap, they toss the Polina, and then each team takes turns tossing their bocce balls. And the idea is to get closest to the Polina, and the team that is closest or in takes a seat while the other team rolls and tries to get closer. And that one's going to take a ride down to the other end of the court. And so now 2 more tosses coming here for Warren in this opening frame of game number 2. Letty Pearson with the roll is going to go just too far. So Sammy White with the final roll of the opening frame here for the Dragons. And that one's going to tail to the right. And so Maplewood right now has a point, has 3 rolls left. And this is where the strategy comes into play. How aggressive do you want to be trying to add multiple points to the frame? And Maplewood, I think they have. That one's going to settle in nicely. So that'll be a second point for the Tigers. And that one could give them a third. And Maplewood is just in the zone here this afternoon. And that might be worth a measurement there, too. Could be it's a 3-point frame minimum. 4 points for Maplewood to open game number 2. Great start for the Tigers. And so now Maplewood will set the Polina for this second frame. And that one's not going to have enough to get across midcourt. It'll be just a bit short. So one more chance here for Maplewood. And that one will go in play. Good toss for Maplewood to start the second frame. But some room there for Warren to operate. And that one is going to be close as it settles in. I think it's going to take an extra couple of rolls, though. It does. And so Maplewood stays in. And that roll should put Warren in. It does. Leo Westover has the Dragons in for frame number 2. Miles for the second shot for the Tigers. And again, another good one is going to just bump into the Polina and settle up right next. You can't even see it. The ball's right on top of it. And a good celebration there from Miles. That's a great toss for Maplewood. And again, it's just it's been one of those afternoons for the Tigers. And Campbell through the traffic and settles down on the far side. So Logan Ristoff, final toss here in the second frame of game number 2. Was trying to nudge that bocce ball away and just missed. And again, Maplewood an opportunity here to tack some points on in this second frame. And that could be close. Final toss of the second frame. And that one's going to come up a bit short. We'll see. And they're going to measure to see if it's a multi-point frame here for the Tigers. And the Tigers get a pair. And now have a 6-0 lead here in game number 2. And we'll start the third frame with the Polina. And that will settle in. And we'll be ready to score here in this frame. And another great toss to start for the Tigers. They've simply found a rhythm here this afternoon and have kept it going. And that one looked like it had a chance and then just tailed to the left. Ryder check. Tries to put his team in. And that one's got a good line. It's got to settle in, though. And again, you've seen a lot of that from Warren this afternoon. Those shots just kind of tailing off at the end. And White's shot, again, just kind of tails late and gets a little extra roll. And Warren down to its final toss here in the third frame. And Pearson with the roll. If it stops, and it's going to go just a touch too far. And so again, Tigers going to pick up at least 1 point here. And that one will roll through traffic. And this one, though, could give Maplewood a bonus point. It definitely will. It's actually going to be closer than their initial ball. It's another multi-point frame for the Tigers. Now, that one's not quite going to make it, but still 2 more. As Maplewood is out to an 8-0 lead through 3 frames in game number 2. So Tigers will toss the Polina. Just shy of the midcourt line, so we'll have to do that again. So that one will make it. And Maplewood, it's a solid toss here to start the 4th frame. Be Colton Ristaw attempting to put Warren in. I believe Ristaw stepped over the line. That's why that ball was taken out of play. So that'll put it to Leo Westover. could be close. It's hard to see. right on the Dragon's leg there, but Maplewood still in by a hair. Brooke Campbell with her toss. Rolls by and settles in just in front of the Maplewood ball there. The direct line really is what's putting Warren closer at this point. And Maplewood comes right back with a great toss. Warren down to its final throw of the fourth frame. This will be Logan Ristow. And he will put Warren in. And Maplewood has two opportunities. And they're going to take advantage with the first one. Again, every time Maplewood needs a throw, they just come up with a great toss. Final opportunity trying to keep this multi-point streak going. It's gonna be close. From this vantage point, it looks like Warren might have one. Yeah, it is just a 1 point, just a 1 point frame for the Tigers, but that extends the lead to 9.
A reminder, the concession stand is still open until 5 o'clock, and there's a food truck also open at the back.
And that one will go just across the center line. So we are ready to go here in frame number 5. And Maplewood has set the position. And Danny Vignier going to try to put some pressure on the Tigers here. Good idea, trying to bring that one up short, but it is just close enough. That was going to stop a little sooner than it did. A couple extra turns, and Warren is in. Maplewood's going to go a little bit long there. And that ball's going to tail off and go just a smidge long. And here we go, final toss for the Tigers. Has been good to them so far through this game, but that one's going to go a bit long. And so now Warren with a great opportunity to cut into this 9-point lead. They've got one right now as the Dragons again strategizing on the bench. Need to get multiple points here to climb back into this one. And Ryder check with a slow roller, gets a little bump, but maintains in for Warren, but may have bumped that initial ball out. So we'll have to see. They may have to measure that, but again, Check excited on the bench there. Had himself a good toss. And White is going to end up in the circle. So that ball just continued to move. It still stays in the circle, and that's really what the goal's got to be for Pearson here. Just get in that center court circle and guarantee at least 3 points. Oh, she almost hit the Polina. That could have been disastrous. It is a 4-point frame for Warren. And a big one for the Dragons with less than 10 minutes to go in game number 2. And so now Warren will set the Polino. And that will settle in top of the key. I think that's the longest. And again, they're trying to warn him off because his foot's on the line, and he steps back. Yep. And they're doing everything in their power to make sure that this is a good toss. And now he's just going to go from behind the free throw line, it looks like, and a wise decision there for Colton Arista, and he gets a good toss away. And so it'll be Maplewood. And that's just closer there by the Tigers. And again, with a 5-point advantage, Warren running out of time to come back in this one. They need all the points they can get here. And Westover going to at least put his team in position, I think. Yes. And this is, I would think, almost more challenging than a Polina right across the mid-court line. With the longer distance, might be a little more difficult to judge how much speed and power you need to throw with, but certainly not there for the Tigers. Again, settling in within a foot. And so Brooke Campbell going to try to match. And that ball's going to tail to the right. It comes back left a little bit, but not quite enough. Final toss coming here for Warren in the 6th frame. And Logan Bristaw, you're going to settle in right next to Campbell's toss there. Maplewood has the point right now with 2 tosses left. And again, given the time, they may want to ensure the point. And final throw of the 6th frame coming. And it is at least 1 point for the Tigers. Yes. So it is 10-4, Maplewood with the lead, and with 3.5 to go. Most likely this is going to be the final frame. And Maplewood will set it right on the dragon chest. And that ball will travel just outside the circle. Still good position for the Tigers. And Danny Vignier. That ball is tailing to the left and just kept going. And Maplewood is still in that last little tail there. Sammy White going to the other side. Going to go almost to the same spot. And it is still Maplewood in. And this will be the final frame of this game number 2. And Ryder checks ball, goes just past. And final toss coming for the Dragons. It will be Letty Pearson. One of the 4 seniors recognized between games. And that's gonna just those late tails on some of these throws. And so Maplewood has the roll. And that one will skirt long. 2 more tosses coming. And that should give the Tigers a second point. Another great toss from Maplewood. And an afternoon full of them. And the Tigers have just they found a groove here this afternoon and never left it. So another 2 points for Maplewood. Makes it a 12-4 win in game number 2. As the competitors will come together and shake hands. We'll step aside for a couple of minutes and try to have a chat with one of these bocce athletes. It's Unified Bocce on your daily local and the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community, help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBF? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
And a very brief Icy Inc. post-match show here for you from Warren. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Inc. at 814-688-0034. Visit them online, icyinc.com. That's icyinc.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. So Maplewood gets a pair of wins here this afternoon in unified bocce action. They took game number 1, 7-1, and then 12-4. The Tigers win in game number 2. They've got some special events going on for the seniors here, so we're not going to interrupt that and ask any of those athletes to come up and talk to us. We're going to let them celebrate their seniors and have a good time after having played the final match on their home court for this unified bocce team. But we will say thank you very much for tuning in on this Tuesday afternoon for Unified Bocce on your daily local on the YDL Sports Network. We'll be back with you later on this evening. My colleague Chris Rossetti has a game going on, Punxsutawney and DuBois, I believe, if memory serves. Don't have that schedule right in front of me, but then I'll be back at it here with you tomorrow evening up in Russell as girls basketball, as Eisenhower hosts Harbor Creek in a non-region matchup. Should be another good one up there at Eisenhower. So again, thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. This is Brian Hagberg on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, saying good evening.